Hey, Jason, you thirsty?
Yeah!
Well, get on down to Lucci's Grandview, 6929 39th Avenue, and grab yourself a cold drink and some good conversation.
This family-owned bar will serve you up some great memories.
Follow them on Facebook for their great upcoming specials and events.
That's Lucci's Grandview, 6929 39th Avenue. Cheers!
Cheers! Frank's Diner, 508 58th Street, has been a Kenosha icon since 1926.
This classic establishment offers up sassy service with scrumptious breakfasts and lunches.
Can you take on the garbage plate?
I don't know. Stop on in at Frank's, open 7 days a week in beautiful downtown Kenosha.
Are you on the hunt for some great nachos this summer?
Nacho, Nacho, Nacho. Look no farther than the specialty Nacho Queen. She offers all kinds of different takes on the traditional nachos with her delectable specials, along with salads, soups, sandwiches, and more.
For amazing, locally sourced, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegetarian, and vegan options, find the Nacho Queen every Saturday at the Kenosha Public Market and find the Queen on Facebook for more event info. On this episode of the Ktown Connects podcast, you'll never know what you'll find as we sit down and talk with one of the most successful tavern owners in Kenosha history and see what he's up to now with his gift shop. We connect with Mark Gerber. Cue that music.
Hey, Donnie, I got to say kudos on nailing that intro. You got it in one take, which was amazing.
Yeah, that hardly ever happens. I'm just so impressed. I wanted to make a good impression with our guest here, Mark.
You did amazing. Very impressive.
Thank you.
And you said his name right, too?
Yeah, after like 80 episodes, I finally nailed it.
You got the name right? Wow.
And welcome, everybody, to the Ktown Connects podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Donnie.
And I'm here with Jason.
And I'm here with Jason. How are you today, Jason?
Hey, doing all right. How you doing, Donnie?
Splendid. As we're getting ready for this episode here, I'm very excited to have my good friend Mark in studio.
Yeah, and where are we at here?
We are recording at Luigi's Pizza Kitchen. They are located at 7531 39th Avenue. They're open Tuesday through Sunday. Give them a call at 262-694-6565. You can check out their full menu and order online at luigispizzakitchen.com. And you know what I always say, Mark? Order those pizza pies.
All right. Well, I'll give special thanks to Dropping Daisies for that great theme song they recorded for us.
What a great song. I'm still not sick of it.
Not sick of it.
I'm kind of sick of saying that line on the podcast, but I'm not sick of the song.
Yeah, I'm getting more sick of this rhetoric that we keep going through than the actual music. Maybe we should just play the song again.
There we go. Well, you're doing a... Hey.
Wrong button. Oops.
All right, you can follow us on all social media outlets, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Drop us a review on Facebook or on your favorite podcast provider and help us spread the word about the hottest podcast in town. And what podcast is that, Jason?
The Ktown Connects podcast.
Bingo!
Oh, wait, I gotta write this down. And Mark, don't forget, you can show your support for Ktown Connects by wearing merchandise from the Lettering Machine. They got t-shirts, sweatshirts, beanies, koozies, and more. Some of it with our faces on it.
Yeah,
some of it without.
Yeah, I like those.
You can find a quick link to all of our merchandise in the Lettering Machine store at ktownconnects.com.
Also want to give a big shout out to our Patreon supporter of the week, Dave Chapman. What's up, buddy?
Speaking of Lettering Machine.
Yeah, good old Dave. Thank you, Dave, for joining the after party at patreon.com/ktownconnects. Dave and all of our Patreon supporters get early access to each episode, bonus material, and the critically acclaimed bonus show, It Is What It Is, plus so much more.
Wait. Are you saying... I'm not going to do the whole spiel again. How much does something like this cost?
You're not going to believe this, you guys. As low as $2 a month.
Whoa.
Of course, you can give more, but find that quick link at ktownconnects.com and join the Patreon after party.
It's quite a party.
Oh.
Also, look for the Ktown Connects podcast on Spectrum Channel 14 and also on your Roku box at the Kenosha Community Media Streaming Channel. We air every Wednesday at 11 a.m. and Sundays at 5 p.m.
We're on TV. We must be famous, right?
Yeah.
Wow, we've really come a long way.
It's just audio, though.
Right, but hey, it's still TV.
Yeah. Does anyone have cable?
Mark does.
I have cable.
All right.
Yeah, Spectrum. Yeah, look up
Jones
Channel
Intercable.
14. Well, welcome, Mark. You are the proud owner of Gerber's Gift Shop located at 3012 Roosevelt Road.
I am.
We're just going to kind of get to know you a little bit in this first segment.
What position of baseball did you play?
I was a third baseman.
Oh,
I heard you're a big all-star guy.
We had
Big
fun.
Deal.
We had fun.
Yeah, how many years did you do that?
Till I was about 18.
Oh, wow. That
I
long.
found out what beer tasted like.
When did you get started playing baseball?
I started at 9 years old with the Kenosha Little League.
Okay.
Davis Heating,
wow.
no longer in business.
So third base. Were you a big fan of third baseman growing up?
The hot corner, yep.
Ron Santo?
Brooks Robinson,
Ah, okay.
George Brett?
George Brett,
Hey, George Brett. Robin Young?
Robin Yount,
No.
Jimmy
he was a
Gantner.
shortstop.
Jimmy was right next door
Oh,
at third.
that's
Yep.
Paul Molitor was third base.
Molly was there. Yep.
Ah.
Good ball
Gantner
player.
was second base. Young was shortstop.
You know your Brewers.
Ogilvy was first base.
Wow, look at
Benji.
this guy.
God bless.
Wow.
And the outfield was Ogilvy, Thomas, and Moore. And Simmons behind the plate.
Gorman Thomas never met a beer that he didn't like.
He was a cool guy.
He is. He's still cool.
So then you always liked the baseball growing up?
Love baseball.
Yeah?
Love sports.
What got you into sports as a young
I
kid?
think my father instilled it and pounded it into my head physically. He was a big sports guy. in
You're
town.
going to love sports.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
So then did you grow up in Kenosha? I assume you were born and raised.
I was born and raised in Kenosha, but I had some Florida ties. My father was a major league umpire down in Florida
Oh.
back in 67, 68. Went to the Harry Wendelstedt School of Umpiring, Al Summers, and he drug us down, my mother and I and my little brother, down to Florida. And back then it wasn't union. Obviously now there's a union involved, but he took a job at Kenosha Brass, and then he went to retired from Wisconsin We Energies, and them guys were union and made more money than the baseball players / umpires back in the 60s.
Oh, wow.
So we came back to Kenosha.
Did you go to a lot of games?
I remember going to a lot of games as a kid, yeah. St.
Wow.
Petersburg area, Tampa Bay area. Mostly he was down in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Now they have schools and they have players and games in Las Vegas area, and it's really expanded out in the Las Vegas area.
Did you get
MLB.
any hate mail from fans? Like, that was not an out.
He wore glasses, so he caught a lot of flack.
Oh, okay.
Caught a lot of flack.
All right. Did you ever yell at him? How did you make that call? You were wrong.
I never yelled at my dad. I like my teeth.
Well, that's pretty cool that your dad was an umpire.
It was very cool
that's
growing
awesome.
up. Yeah, I met a lot of cool players and people.
So then, when did you say you came back to Kenosha?
We came back here when I was 4 and did the Harvey School thing on the north side.
Okay.
Then we moved to the south side over by Lance. My father, like I said, had a good job, and my stepmother was a nurse. And I think me and Donnie talked about my father having my stepmother, which was his girlfriend. That was my first taste of the tavern business. They had a place called the Hilltop.
Ah.
Where
On
was that at?
52nd Street, which is now the Wendy's restaurant on 52nd Sheridan.
Oh, sure.
Not the same building, though.
No, they tore the building down.
52nd and Sheridan?
Yep, yeah, the gentleman that owned it.
Isn't that where the big gas tank was?
That was across the street by the Reds Roaring. They tore that out, but we were right where Wendy's is on that side of the road by the police station. It was up on a hill, and then across the street, which is now Jim's boat storage and Kevin Jim's.
Yeah.
That was the gas company. That's where my father worked, and then he fell in love with my stepmother, who was married at the time. And I remember it was called the Hilltop Tavern. And when my father got me on the weekends, I would go to the tavern with him.
Now, there was a big gas tank on that corner.
That
where
could very well be.
Wendy's is.
That could very well be.
So it must have been just on the other side of it, maybe.
I remember one across the street by the Reds Roaring.
Okay.
I don't remember, but I know a Pastorelli family bought it from us, actually from my father and my stepmom, probably in the mid-'70s. And it was called the Chapter 11.
Oh.
When Kenosha was running rampant with gambling and drinking,
Okay.
and it was Sin City back then. That was the nickname.
There's another Chapter 11 in town, wasn't there?
There was Bucky Beasley owned it.
Where was that?
That was where the Rendezvous is now, on 52nd and about 15th.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Bill's running a nice little business over there.
Yeah.
But your grandpa owned the original Gerb's
He did. He
Tap,
was
right?
the Gerb's Tap. Yeah, he was 17th and 52nd where the Coin Sports Bar is.
Oh.
That was the German-American club back in 56, 57. And my grandpa worked at the American Motors plant. And then he was going to get in the bar business with his brother. And it was the Gerb's Tap. And I found some old photos, late 90s, when I already had opened up my Gerb's Tap. And I didn't know that my family was in the bar business. My grandma never talked about it. It almost cost him a divorce. So Grandma and Grandpa never talked about the bar business.
So the bar business has been in your bloodline.
It's in my blood. I'm a third generation owner. Obviously, my grandpa, my dad, myself, and then my son wants to pair up for a fourth generation. He just got back from the Marines and from Japan, and he wants to open up a joint in town. I've always stayed away down. Well, you don't want to hear this, Donnie. I stayed away from downtown, but it looks like that's what's happening now is downtown. And he's got some aspirations about opening up a saloon in town here, so I'll back him either way, whatever he wants to do.
That's
Cool,
great.
cool.
Yeah, you need to go back downtown.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Shame on me.
Just get before the prices shoot up.
I think they're up there.
Yeah.
Paul McDonough's not a stupid man. He's a very, very smart man, a good friend of mine.
So you went to Lance Junior High School?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
All right.
And then Tremper High for high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What year did you graduate?
I got out in 85.
Okay.
I called it jail. But,
What kind
we
of-
had a big class, 550 kids. I graduated
Wow.
275 right down the middle. Straight solid C student.
Okay.
If I got a D, my dad would have kicked my ass. So I
you a
stayed away from no D's and F's.
Were you a troublemaker?
No.
No?
No.
Just-
I right sports down the middle. I did my job or did school, and then I went home.
Now I got to ask any high school girlfriends.
There was a few.
Yeah.
There was a few.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my boy right
That
there.
was a few,
I
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, no
So-
problems going to sub.
Was McDonald's your first job?
Very first job.
Yeah, that was over at Pershing here.
It was.
Okay.
It was. And then my father, before we had big shop pet stores, PetSmart, and my father was in the pet shop business, and I paired up with him, and we kind of franchised out and had 3 pet shops at one time. But 85, when Chrysler went down, we went down. Mm-hmm. People were giving us their pets, and they couldn't afford to feed themselves, let alone pets.
Oh, wow.
And here I am sitting home with 15 dogs and 25 hamsters. And, it just didn't make sense.
Wow.
I mean, you could feed the hamsters to the dogs.
Right. You could. Yeah, we were selling the live animals, and they were selling the hard goods, and the money's in the hard goods. My father and I didn't figure that out until we were signing the bankruptcy papers, basically. So
Yeah.
the secret's in the food and the items, the leashes, the collars, but
Yeah.
But you live, you learn, right?
yeah,
Experience. I mean, partnering with your dad, that's got to be a great accomplishment.
wouldn't change it for the world.
Oh, that's good.
Change it for the world.
So let's shift gears to some of these bars. So let's get a rundown.
What was the first bar you ever hung out at?
First bar that I hung out, I cut my teeth at Rumor's Bar, 1912 52nd Street. Was slinging groceries at Kohl's down the street, which was a Eagle store back then. I was in the Union. I was stocking groceries first shift.
Was that the Kohl's over by Kmart?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I became store manager, key carrier, and had a great time. Met some great people. Still friends to this day with these folks. And at nighttime, I'd like to imbibe a few alcoholic beverages, and I would slide down to the old Rumors, and Uncle Joe Sataloni. He was the owner and treated everybody like family. And I owned him a little bar tab one night. I think it was $30, and he threw me a set of keys, and he said, "I'll see you Saturday night. You owe me $30." And we were friends till he passed. And
Oh,
he was
wow.
a great guy. Gave me a job. Made a ton of money back in the.
The thing I remember about
Midnight
Rumors is that they had that shag carpeting.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just like,
Oh, yeah.
wow, it's such a bad idea for a bar.
Joe had the right idea, man. He was ahead of the curve.
That,
With the shag carpeting?
Well, whatever he did
Maybe
right.
not that, but yeah.
that shag carpeting, boy, they ripped that out. I mean,
Several times. Several times.
Because it's not Rumors anymore, right?
No, now it's Momo's Grocery.
That's
but,
right.
Yeah, it's not even a
Gino
bar
ran
anymore.
a good bar. Gino Schifano, he's a great friend. He's working over at the Cascapri.
Okay.
And, shout out to Hondo at Cascapri and Anna and Butchie and his mom. Great people.
So that's where you just kind of wet your whistle all the time.
That was my
after
hangout.
work.
That was my hangout.
And then what? So then you got in business with your dad owned some bars, so that kind of inspired you.
Grandpa tried talking me out of it. Dad tried talking me out of it. I thought, there's 3 strikes in baseball. All I could do was strike out.
Right.
And we actually hit a home run, and we ended up owning, several different establishments.
A lot.
So how'd you get involved in your first bar that you started working with?
I lucked out. I had a banker, Jerry Dembski, that really went to bat for me. I was a 22-year-old kid with no money, and Jack Lindgren owned the Washington Island Fish Market, and he owned a place called the Cherry Bounce. And I did a boo-boo. I changed the signage, and I signed a 1-year lease, and the guy called me on the carpet and says, Mark, you owe me $107,000. I didn't have $107, let alone $107K. And Jerry kind of did me good with Southport Bank and got me on my feet, and I think we paid it off in 1 year. We gave the gentleman his money, and he's since passed away. And that's how it started. Then we rolled over to...
so you remember what year that was?
Man, I don't. I've got a book for you, too, that I was going to bring, a little bar Bible. And I'm going to guess that was 92.
Okay. Because Cherry Bounce Club was the first bar I hung out at. I was underage.
Wow.
Oh.
And you're underage, just go try and get into a bar.
Yeah,
and I did. They served me, and I became like a regular there. I was
Yeah,
there like all the time. I knew like the bartenders. I knew Krabby Jack.
He had the bikini bartenders. That's what kind of lured me there. He was cutting edge with bikini bartenders.
I don't remember the bikini, but
I don't see that anymore.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think Doug Millard started that when it was Mr. D's. And I thought, well, my last name is Gerber. I'll call it Mr. G's and try to get that crowd back. And like I said, we hit a home run, and we paired up with Scotty Cardinelli over at the Normsville Seldom Inn. We purchased that. Had a great business together. Scotty still has it to this day. Then we went over to...
Was that on 52nd?
52nd, 19th,
Because Norm's used to be down.
Right, it's the Little Norm's. Yeah, the old Stellar Cafe.
Yeah.
And then Dagny went to Australia, and Norm was working at the police department at the time, and we purchased that from him. And I don't think he thought we would be successful with everybody that Scotty and everybody that I knew. We made it successful. So we actually we leased a place from Nello. It was the old TikTok club on 60th. We called it Norm's 2. But I thought I would get into the food business a little bit before Norm's 2. I went over to Durango's and paired up with Joe and his father for a while. We put a little bar in there, and that was great. And the old man seen the money we were making, and they bought me out right away.
Did you get a good payout?
I did.
Nice.
I did. Yeah, I was a young kid, and I had some money in my pocket, and I think I gave that to the Cherry Bounce guys because I don't want to be swimming in Lake Michigan with cement shoes. So
Did you want to sell Durango's? Were you just kind of like, well, it's an offer I can't refuse almost?
Joe and I were flowing greatly together, and me and his father were oil and water.
Okay.
He wanted food, I wanted live entertainment. I wanted Cubs, he wanted Brewers. I mean, we were
opposite ends of the
complete
stick.
Opposite ends.
So you weren't in the pizza part of it. You were in the restaurant.
Just the tavern bar.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
cool.
we put the bar in there. We got it out of the old original Casa Capri restaurant on Sheridan Road. Butchie donated to the cause, and which I thought was a class act because we were right down the road. Casa Capri and Durango's were kind of in competition back then. One thing about Kenosha, we have the Vallejo's and we have the Ruffalos, and we have all the great Italian food and all the great Spanish food. We're very blessed with food in this town.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And my stomach reflects that.
All right, so then you sell to Joe and his dad
Correct.
for Durango's.
Correct.
And you still own both the Norms, correct?
Sold both the Norms. Mary Ruffalo bought Screamin' Mimi's, and her and her husband Danny, and then I sold my portion of the Norms to Scott Cardinelli and his family. And then we, somewhere along the line, I bought Skybox. I got talked into taking over this. And meanwhile, Gerb's Tap is going. I was there for 16 years.
And you had Mr. G's going, right?
I sold that in
Okay.
2000. I sold it to a young lady named Bobby and her husband named Mike. And they kept it Mr. G's, and that was several names after that. And he just got in trouble with different
Mr.
DJ
G's was
venues.
kind of almost your claim to fame.
Yeah, but there wasn't Applebee's, there wasn't Hooters, there wasn't Chili's, there
Right.
wasn't. Now you got all these joints out west that just killed the tavern business, as far as I'm concerned, in the inner city here.
Yeah, it's pretty rough in town.
And then John Pasquale retired, and we took over the Pasquale building on 30th and 60th. We took that over to Skybox.
That was a great looking bar too.
Great looking place.
That beer garden, holy cow!
Yeah, smoke and mirrors, guys.
Is that the Finney's now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
there's just I couldn't turn a dollar. I was working a ton of hours. Shelley was working a ton of hours, and we just couldn't turn it. There was so many bills there, and so much staff and food, and I bit off more than I can chew. And I thanked the Lord when I turned the keys over that day. City of Kenosha kept promising, and I don't want to downgrade the City of Kenosha. I love Kenosha. Let's put that out there. They promised us a water park next door, apartments, something to generate business. the only thing we had out there was 2 deer breeding, so and rabbit screwing. So yeah, there was a nice wildlife thing there, but it never didn't help the bar business.
Right.
Rabbits didn't drink per se.
But like I
something's
said,
coming from what I understand. Something's in the pipeline.
well, let's hope so.
What location?
30th and 60th, the Chrysler plant.
32nd.
Oh, yeah. Chrysler.
They kept promising us this and that, and
Right, you're thinking you're getting that spot.
thought,
and you're
boy,
like,
this
oh,
is
in a
gonna be
couple of
great.
years, it's going to be just like
I'll
the good
weather the
old
storm.
days.
Sure.
I
Just
mean,
it
like I
never
told
came.
you, beautiful bar. And then upstairs, the downstairs, the beer garden. You did a great job.
And
with that
kudos to
place.
the new Finnies. They got all the nice dart teams in there, and I wish them all the luck in the world. I love to see bars successful in Kenosha because I think we're becoming a dinosaur and a thing of the past. Everything's going corporate.
Yeah,
I
unfortunately.
hate to say that.
Well, then I think just people's habits are changing. They're not the bar-going people that we used to be, you know?
Right. Well, we had the big screen TVs at the Mr. G's. We had a 72-inch TV, which was unheard of in the mid-'90s. Now, Donnie brings us the cars. You know, Mr. Heaven brings the beer, and I bring the pizza, and we have a party at Jake's house. And
Right.
The bar, you used to be able to smoke in bars, believe it or not.
Yeah, like football. People would always go watch football games on
Correct.
Sundays. Now that crowd is less than half that it used to be. Even 5 years ago.
That's what I hear.
You know, sometimes it's like, I just want to stay at home. I got a big screen TV.
I'm in bed by 11 o'clock. I watch the 10 o'clock news. I'm in bed. You know, sometimes I was going out when I was a kid. I was, picking up Mark Gascoigne, and we'd shoot down to Gurney, Illinois, and hit one of the kayak bars down there, All Stars, or
there you go.
and get home at 3 a.m, hit a Denny's or hit a IHOP, or and then go to work at 6 a.m, half shot. But
even the 24-hour diners aren't open 24 hours anymore.
Marina Gardens is shut down at 9 o'clock now. You're right.
So you sold Skybox.
I did.
And then the only bar that you were owning at the time was Gerb's Tap.
was
that
my
was
little-
located on 63rd Street.
My little ace in the hole. Yep.
And you owned that for how long?
I was there for 16 years.
Wow, 16 years.
That's right next to across the street from the space station.
It was.
Correct,
It
yes.
was.
The 25th?
26, 27, 63rd Street.
Yep,
Okay.
right there. I think maybe we'll just take our first break, and then we're going to dive deep into Gerber's Gift Shop.
Thank you, guys.
Alrighty, we'll be right back.
Hey, you out there. If you're in the market to sell or buy a home, make your next move with Next Home Refined.
This local real estate brokerage specializes in humans over houses. They focus on the main part of the real estate transaction, and that's the people.
Contact Minnie Samuel at 262-960-0468 or Minnie's, MINIS.smarthomeprice.com to start your real estate adventure.
That's Next Home Refined.
Are you suffering from pain, migraines, PTSD, anxiety, grief, or stress?
Well, then pay a visit to Laura Cox of Acupuncture and Wellness of Wisconsin, 3917 47th Avenue, for excellent care in the form of natural, functional, and traditional Chinese medicine.
Visit ACUWELLWI.com so you can live well, choose well, and be well. Yahoo!
Mosey on down to the Downtown R Saloon, 707 56th Street, for some mouth-watering Southwestern foods.
Including their amazing brisket, flavorful original rubs, and the best smoked meats in town.
Enjoy a meal or just stop in for one of their delicious specialty drinks at the Downtown R Saloon, 707 56th Street.
And we're back from that first break. Yes. And what a break it was, huh, Jason?
Shut your face.
We're here with Mark Gerber, the owner of Gerber's Gift Shop, located at 3012 Roosevelt Road. Give them a call at 262-764-0133. Follow Gerber's Gift Shop on Facebook as well. We're going to learn a lot about Gerber's Gift Shop in this segment.
Now, when we last left, you were closing up on Gerb's Tap. You sold that. You weren't sure what you were going to do.
Correct.
So what was your state of mind then? What was your plans?
I was going to sit on a beach in Florida and get drunk on rum and cokes every day, but that didn't pan out. The wife didn't go for that situation.
Okay.
So I actually left her down there, took the dog, and came back to Kenosha. Helped out my friends at Charm Beauty Salon. I'm doing a rehab over there, and been there since.
So you go from the bar business to Gerber's Gift Shop.
That's the $9 million question. I get it every day, Donnie and Jason. They say, Mark, what the hell are you doing? And I tell them, I don't know.
Can you give us a rundown of what Gerber's Gift Shop is?
We do a lot of collectibles. We do curiosities, oddities, baseball cards, nuts to bolts. Concert T-shirts are the hot thing right now.
Like
concert
vintage
pins.
shirts or new ones?
Vintage
Okay.
shirt. Yeah, nice. The sweatier, the more money they bring. I mean, they bring money to these 80s T-shirts.
I had so many of them. And I just got rid of
Dinosaurs.
them all.
You guys will laugh at me. We're selling 500 to 600 dinosaurs out at the Wilmot Flea Market every weekend.
Wow.
Like real ones?
No, the actual fake ones.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what these kids, if they're eating the legs off them or what they're doing, but
They love 'em, huh?
They call me the dinosaur man out there. They buy them like crazy.
You have a big collection of sports cards,
I do.
Pokemon cards
Pokemon's
as well.
hot.
Yeah, that's been hot for a while.
Yeah, it's been a good run.
So when you decided to open this business, you kind of used some of your personal collection?
I did. My little brother passed away. My mom and dad tipped over 10 days apart, so I accumulated, I call it junk. Other people call it collectibles. I guess I shouldn't call it junk, but it just started with bar memorabilia from all the bars and restaurants I owned. Tapper handles that we got for free are bringing $25 per porcelain handle. Wow. Bar mirrors we got for free are selling for $40 each. And I thought Fred Sanford had the right idea, and I'm going to join the club.
And now you bring in a lot of vendors in there as well.
We do. We also rent cases out $50 per month. They get 100% of the proceeds from their sales.
100%? You don't take nothing?
I don't take nothing. They just pay me monthly rent, and I've had the same
okay. So you got
same.
something.
Yeah. So I mean, they basically pay my rent for me. So
Yeah, that's great.
It's been a win-win for everybody. Yep.
Yeah, I've been in the shop numerous of times. You have so much stuff there. It's crazy.
There's a lot of stuff. I'd say there's probably over 40,000 items.
Yeah, every time I go in there, like, oh, you added another shelf? Oh, wow, what did you do there?
I've outgrown the place.
You are the Hot Wheels king.
We are the Hot Wheels king
You
over
have
there.
a lot of
We
Hot
do.
Wheels.
Yeah, probably close to 7,000 right now.
Oh. You have comic books as well.
Comic books. Yeah, there goes the motorcycle group.
Yeah.
Do you buy items people want
We do. We buy, sell, and trade. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We do estate sales for folks if they want us to come through. I'm usually the guy that goes to the rummage sale on Friday. Here's my business card. Call me on Sunday. I'll buy the rest of it up. Glassware, bar memorabilia, older sports cards. Nuts to bolts, guys.
So where do you store all this stuff? At the shop? Is your house just filled with stuff as well?
I have several storage bins out at CubeSmart. I have some at Barth. We do buy storage bins also, so I do have a couple of garages I store stuff in. Yeah.
And then you're saying you're out at Wilmot as
We do
well.
every Sunday. We sell it at Wilmot 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. We sell items out there for a lot of collectibles for the kids. We cater to the kids out there.
Okay.
Yep.
Like you said, the dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs,
They're
Pokemon.
hot.
Yeah, I wish I had 1 million Pokemon cards.
So what's different from this business and the bar business? I know there's a lot, but what is?
That's a great question, guys. Being in the bar, they're going to spend a $20 bill, whether it be that sandwich or that beer or that gambling machine that they love to try to win the bonuses on. My people come back. They look and they come back, and it's a lot slower. I've had to learn and be courteous to people. Hey, thank you for stopping in. Or the bar, thanks for getting smashed here. So the money comes, but it comes slower.
Okay.
It's a lot slower game. Which it's great for me because I'm burnt out. I
Right,
the bar business for 31 years. I'm toast.
Yeah, you're just kind of relaxing at the shop,
Exactly.
having a good time. doing
Listen to
what
my
you
little
wanna do.
Alexa. Yep. Look around, grab an item. We take cash, MasterCard, Bitcoin, food stamps, whatever you got. We'll
You
take
do it all,
We'll
right?
take it.
Yeah, great place to get any gifts if you have a birthday coming up or Father's Day or any Christmas. I mean, go to Gerber's gift shop and stock up on these great gifts.
Love to see you.
Yeah, you have a lot of stuff. It's insane.
Every week is different.
So what do you miss about the bar business?
I miss the people.
The people?
I miss the good people. You always remember.
You don't miss Fat Tim?
No, I mean the one asshole that ruins everybody on New Year's Eve with letting off a gun or something. You remember that guy, but you don't remember the 25 good people that made your evening. I miss the good. Yeah, I do miss Timmy, as a matter of fact. I just caught that. Yeah, Timmy was my buddy. He is my buddy. If you need any garage doors, go to Timmy.
There we go.
Or
There
Anna.
we go.
Either one. They're both good people.
You just know so many people.
You know a lot
right?
of people. Got to keep it politically correct.
So in your years at the shop here, how long has it been?
4 years now.
4 years?
Yeah. Seems like yesterday.
You say you kind of deal with curiosities and oddities.
I do.
What's the most curious oddity you've seen come through your store?
A live Wisconsin Timbler rattlesnake. A guy brought a live snake in, and I did purchase it.
Oh.
I did purchase it, and I had it taxidermied. I've got it in a 20-gallon hexagon at my house, and it's a really unique piece.
Wow.
Scared the hell out of me.
I bet.
Scared the hell out of me, but I purchased it.
May I ask how much it was purchased for?
I bought it for $10.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The guy caught it up north Wisconsin. I didn't know Wisconsin had rattlesnakes.
Wow.
I guess we do in the Midwest, so
Yeah.
be careful out there when you're camping. And, I got it back. It was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful piece.
Don't want to sell it. You want to keep it for yourself?
I'm going to hang on to that piece
Okay.
and give it to the kids.
So you're a big sports fan. So when people
I am.
bring in some stuff, you buy it for your own collection sometimes?
I have, yep. A lot of the Cubs memorabilia, White Sox, Brewers, local teams, sure.
I mean, you got to have a great collection yourself.
I do. I like the Ertl cars. I like the matchboxes, but I like the 118 scale. They're so detailed. Danbury Mint, Bradbury, whatever the hell they are. But
Now, 118, what does that compare to like a Hot Wheels car? What's a Hot Wheels?
that's probably a good 12 to 13 inch car versus a 164th. So
Okay.
yeah, they're good size and they're very detailed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so what's next for Gerber's Gift Shop?
Status quo. If we ever did get out of the gift shop, we would probably go back into the tavern business.
Oh, okay.
It's in the back of our minds. Yeah, family wants to maybe do something, and I'll back them as much as I can. I'll be behind the scenes, but if my son wants to jump in, I'd love to help him.
Well,
out.
you have all the experience in the world after
We've
so many years
done our
at
time.
bars, right?
We've done our time.
Yeah, you just got to share that knowledge,
as best as I can.
Well, I look forward to you hopefully getting back into the game. You
Thank
had
you.
some great establishments,
Thank
and it'd
you.
be great to have your son follow in your footsteps, so to speak. You gotta
my
be-
two daughters, if they want to jump in, I'll back
There
them
you go.
too.
You got to be proud if they do
Love
that. I mean,
Yep.
Now, speaking of all these bars, you've been in and out of quite a few, at least half a dozen or so.
Yes.
Do you find that, well, I guess you can't really compare it, but do you think that owning many different places is advantageous over just being like owner of one bar for 30 years?
I think I spread myself too thin, Jason, and I should have kept it to one. I got greedy. We have how do I say this? The illegal gaming machines, but they are in every tavern in Kenosha. The city is in bed with us now. They license these products. Hey, it's a great profit center. You're not supposed to pay out on them. To each their own.
Right.
And we'll leave that at that. I'm going to get shot by some tavern owners.
Did you have like a shtick that you did with the gambling machines? What they meant, like in quotes, what they were for?
My shtick was we were given a pizza party at the end of the week.
Yeah.
And you had 20,000 points. Oh, okay, we'll see you Friday for your pizza party.
Yeah.
And the cops ain't, no insult to the sheriff's department or the KPD. These guys are not naive. They know they're there. It's a complaint driven. I've been called on a car, but the guy spent his whole $1,000 paycheck and the machines. Mark, give him his $1,000 back. Keep the wife happy, and they slap your hands. But if the state, now that's a local level, Kenosha level. If the state comes in or the feds who are in cahoots together, then you've got tax ramifications. You're facing. I think the first time is they take them out. They put an orange sticker on them. They take them out. I've never been busted for that. Knock on wood. And then the second time, if the Fed's going to involve, now you got your tax ramifications. You don't want to get in that circle either. So,
I remember I was bartender for many years, and I remember the time would come when the rumors start spread. The feds are in town.
right, we
feds are in
call
town.
each other. Right.
Yep.
right.
Everyone kind of spread around and let everyone know. And then someone you didn't know was playing those games. Oh, no, that's for the... We had a pizza party. You can line to it.
Right.
Yeah, you're entered into the pizza party. If you get enough points, you can win.
Right. Yeah, we had a couple irate. These gentlemen had their wives, and the wives are like, Mark, we got kids to feed, and then could you please give them their money back? And then the KPD was called, and they're like, Mark, give them their money back, and they can make your life real miserable real quick.
Yeah,
so
right.
we always, the police department was always good to us. We always did the hockey games, and we always did the Green Bay Packer games. We put the sticker on the door, and they kind of left you alone. There's only so many officers per shift, so they've always worked with me, and I want to thank them personally because God knows I'd still be sitting in Mayberry jail somewhere. Yeah, it was a good run, guys. I met a lot of good people.
we forgot to bring this up in the first segment since we're talking about bars. We forgot to bring up that you own Champion Sports Bar as well with Art. You guys went in the business together.
Great guy, great partner.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's a big fan of the show. As you know, he was on the show.
He was on.
So kind of just, how'd you meet Art real quick? And
Art was a neighbor out on the south side there, and we became friends right away. We were both sports fanatics. The wives hit it off. Obviously, the small kids were played with each other. And Art come up to me and said, "Hey, man, I'd like to get in the bar business." And I think he said it on the show. My comment was, "What are you, nuts?" But we did it. Jack passed away from the harbor side. I said, Art, I've got a cute little place downtown. I think if we remodel it, spend maybe $5,000 a piece, we could turn it and make some money real quick. And he's like, let's do it. So he went to the safe. I went to the safe, and we worked all through, I worked all through Christmas Eve. Art's kids were small back then, and my kids were growing up. So I remodeled this place, and we opened it up, and we was just, off and running since then. It's a great location, great bar, great owners,
he's celebrating
great staff.
12 years now.
God bless.
And how long were you involved with it?
Day one.
Okay, and then you sold it about 5-6 years, or
I think we were about seven or 8 into it. We went to a White Sox game one day, and he said, "Hey, you want to buy me out?" And I think I asked him if he wanted to buy me out. No, how would it go? Yeah, I was supposed to buy him out, and he went and said, "I got a present for you in the glove box." And here's his envelope, stacked with hundreds. So I took the buyout, and he's been running clean ever since.
Yeah,
now he's the president of the Tavern League.
Yeah.
I created a monster.
Open at 6 a.m. now every day.
Open at 6 a.m.
All you breakfast drinkers.
Go see Laura. My buddy Laura's working down there in Nandino. But we have a bus trip going with Artie on the June 4th. We're going to we started out of Gerb's. I think it's our 20th annual brewer bus trip. 55 of us go up there, and Artie throws on a
come back.
Yeah, usually one or two stay behind, and they usually pick me up at the border on the way home. But now we got Uber, so no worries.
There we go. All right, just wanted to also touch on, you have your first annual Gerber's Collectible Show coming out Saturday, August 20th.
Yes.
And that's at your location.
It is.
At 3012 Roosevelt Road. So what can people expect when they show up to this
That is a sold-out event, actually. We are vendor sold out. All prepaid. We're going to have
so guests can come, just not vendors.
It's the vendors are going to hope that the guests come. It's free admission for everybody.
When you say it's sold out, you don't want people to think they can't come.
The people come. You're right. The vendors spots are all sold out. We're welcome to the public. We'll throw on some hot dogs and some sodas, and maybe bring in some farm animals. And I think Bob the Bubble Guy is going to be there.
So this should be this is going to be a fun event.
I hope so.
So everybody, get on down to Gerber's Gift Shop, located at 3012 Roosevelt Road. Just check out the store, but then get down there Saturday, August 20th, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. for his first annual collectible show. Wow, it's going to be amazing. It really is.
It's going to be great.
All right, then with that, let's take our second break, and we'll be back with our Kenosha Connects with Mark. LaMacchia Travel, 618 55th Street, has served Kenosha for over 90 years.
And with that rich history, you can expect the very best in customer service and care to ensure that your next vacation will be one to remember for all the best reasons.
Stop on in or visit their website, LaMacchiaTravel.com, to plan your next getaway.
Get out of here. Every Friday, get on down to Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue, for their famous fish fry. It's voted best in Kenosha for the last decade.
But that's not all. Union Park Tavern serves up great food every day, including their 9 a.m. weekend brunches.
And if you enjoy live music, they have you covered there as well. Live music every Friday and Saturday night.
Also, be sure to check out their beer garden. That's Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue.
How's Craig doing downtown?
He's Craiger at the port. He's doing great.
He does a Hot Wheel race down there.
Yeah, guess who's
Speaking of,
really?
Sunday, July 12th, at the Port of Kenosha is the second annual Grand Prix Hot Wheels.
That's what I hear, but they're talking about it in my shop.
It's a $20 entrance.
Okay.
And it's going to be emceed by yours truly, Ktown Connect.
I got to get down there. I got to get down there.
You got to.
So, they're doing, it's $20 advance registration, and it's $25 day of registration. And get this, all the money goes to the Al Molinaro Bronze Statue Project that
cool.
Craig's trying to bring to Kenosha.
How many kids usually join this?
It's not kids, it's an adult.
How many adults?
Yeah.
Well, I guess last year
we had 100 cars.
Wow.
So get on down to Gerber's Gift Shop and buy some Hot Wheels cars,
There you go.
Could you help someone find like the perfect fast car?
I could try my darndest.
Yeah, it's going to be a blockbuster event. I hope to see you down there.
If I pair up with Craig or maybe do a sponsor, maybe I can donate like 25 cars as a prize or something, or from the Gerber's Gifts. Staple a business card on there.
I'll mention some
prizes.
Yeah, that's
consolation
a good idea.
prize, prettiest car, or ugliest car, smallest car, whatever.
Yeah, he would love that because we want to get that bronze ale in front of the port. I think that would
Let's do it.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, he's fencing off the whole property line. We have scaffolding set up by the garage there.
Yep.
And the track comes down all the way down to the street.
Perfect. My Al's from Kenosha.
Yep.
his mother, Teresa, lived by Jockey. I used to deliver, when I had the pet shop, she would buy bird seed from us.
Oh.
So Al would take pictures with my brother, and there's pictures of Al with my family.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Yep.
great.
Well, we got to get the statue. I'd love to be part of that.
But he's one Kenoshan that actually, loved Kenosha. He wasn't like Orson Welles, great director, great filmmaker.
Doesn't even mention
but does not care about Kenosha. He didn't give any about Kenosha.
Flex.
So Al, this is his hometown. Even Mark Ruffalo now, he's kind of like, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Does his own thing. Topher Grace is more of a Kenoshan now
Yeah.
than Orson Welles.
Good publicity.
And then now we're back, actually. This
Yeah.
has all been back. We're back from that break.
And what a break it was. And what time is it?
It's time for Kenosha Connects.
And Kenosha Connects is brought to you by CarBox.
Honk honk. Looking for a new car? Stop on by CarBox, 1750 22nd Avenue. Scott and his team will put you in a car of your dreams. They offer great vehicles for all family types. They have the deals you want and need. Visit carboxwi.com or stop in their store at 1750 22nd Avenue.
Beep, beep.
Honk honk.
All right, Mark, are you ready for some Kenosha Connects questions?
I'm Ronald, gentlemen.
All right, what was the last great meal you had in Kenosha?
I had a wonderful meal at Casa Capri on North 22nd Avenue.
What'd you have?
I had a nice chicken marsala. It was perfect.
Ooh, that sounds
I haven't
great.
been there in so long.
I know.
Think about it.
Yeah, their pizza's great. Everything's
Top
great.
notch.
Yeah, it really is.
Our friend Kimberly Warner goes there a lot.
Yes,
Your
she does.
friend's been hanging out with her a little
yeah,
bit.
that's one of her hot spots. Yes.
When's the last time you swam in Lake Michigan?
Oh, I had to be a kid.
Oh, how about that? Just put your feet in there. You don't have to swim in there.
That was probably last year. We
Okay.
went to the food truck promotion they had down there, and the kids wanted to put their toes in the sand. And excellent. Whoever put on that food truck promotion down there, kudos. It
Nice.
was a good time.
Hope they bring that back.
Yes.
Will they bring that back?
Maybe.
All right.
Mark, where in Kenosha would you recommend someone going on a first date?
Ooh, how about?
Champion Sports Bar.
There you go. Here you have a little cocktail with Artie.
6 a.m.
Right. Go see Miss Laura. I'd say hit the museums downtown, the Dinosaur Museum. If you're going to catch a flick, hit the Tinseltown on the south side. I guess it depends what side of town you're on.
There you go.
What is your favorite Kenosha annual event?
I enjoy that carnival downtown by the lake. They do in the summertime. Nighttime, it's pretty with all the lights lit up and the Ferris wheel going on.
Oh, yeah. Celebrate America.
Down by the Marina
Right,
Shores. Yep. Very. I enjoy my times down there.
yeah. All right. Favorite pizza place in Kenosha?
Boy, that's a hard one, guys. You know we're spoiled with Spanish food, Italian food.
Or your favorite pizza place recently, I guess, because it always changes for us.
And it's not because we're sitting in Jake's kitchen here, but I've got a cheese and pepperoni. On Saturday, I went to Villa de Carlo last night. Saw Rob down there at Villa de Carlo.
I love Rob.
If you're believe it or not, I'm a thick crust guy. I like Rocky Rococos and Racine. Call me crazy.
They have a good sauce.
We're spoiled.
Yeah, we really are.
spoiled.
There's so many great pizza places.
Vallejo's.
You have a long history here at Luigi's, too, don't you? You've been
My wife
coming
worked
here for a
here.
long time.
Oh yeah, to me they're family for
Yeah.
sure.
All right, what's your favorite museum in Kenosha?
I enjoy the little AMC one downtown. A lot of history down there.
The Kenosha History Center.
Yeah,
Yes.
my favorite place.
Yeah,
too.
that's a great place. Chris Allen, one of our good friends,
Oh.
he runs a great ship down there.
And we got the big show coming up this year down by the lake for a week. I'll be
last
down there
weekend in
selling my
July.
Hot Wheels. Yeah,
Guess who will be there? Jason will be there selling some of his artwork.
I cannot wait to see him
Yeah,
again.
That's a great time.
I'll be selling my AMC Hot Wheels down
Oh,
there.
very
I've been
nice.
scrounging for them all year round. When people come in from Australia. They come all over the world for this show.
Yeah,
it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, they do a great job down
And I drive my Chevy down there and piss all them guys off. Tell me I'm looking for a winter beater, and they've got $50,000 AMXs down there, and
Yeah.
all these guys want to kill me.
All right, what now closed Kenosha business do you wish you could bring back?
I like the old Red Barn on 60th and 39th. They had a pretty good chicken plate down there. Now it's a Spanish grocery store.
Okay. Was it just a restaurant, like a dining room
It was.
thing?
It was, yep, called the Red Barn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh, I never even heard of that.
Racine was the same one, wasn't it? That
They
was
just shut down also,
That one
yep.
lasted a lot longer.
Yep.
It was-
Yeah, I think it was different. I don't know. I think it was different people.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's 60th and 39th. Been long gone.
Where can I get the best burrito in Kenosha?
Oh boy, there's a little food truck on 52nd Street, across the street from Ron's. He's been selling some decent burritos, and I don't know the name. It's a new food truck. Otherwise, La Fragata.
Yeah.
They've got great food over there by the Lake Michigan. There, Not a big Spanish food eater, but if I had to get a burrito, it'd probably be from the La Fragata.
Yeah, they're really good there. All right, who do you think should be our next mayor?
Dave Bogdala. He's got my vote.
There we go. Let's see if he runs.
I hope he does.
What's your favorite show on WLIP?
I like the Lenny Palmer show.
Yeah, Lenny's a good man. I like
he's just a senile old man, but
I just don't want to piss him off.
good friend of mine. Yeah, he's a weightlifter guy. I wouldn't piss that man off.
That's a power guy now.
All right, in which Kenosha bar?
Not counting the ones you own.
Right, not counting the ones you own or owned. In which Kenosha bar do you think you spent the most money at?
I would say that's Rumors Lounge. 1912 52nd Street.
Old rumors. Yeah, you even know that address.
Oh, yeah. My mail went there. When I was going through a divorce. You guys laugh.
And then the final one, the big question of Kenosha, Big Star or the Spot?
Big Star.
Big Star.
The new owners, I wish them all the luck at the Spot, but I've got my 3-strike rule, and 3 strikes you're out. And I love Mary over here, the car hop, very good friend of mine. I'm glad Big Star's open. Let's leave it at that.
There we
No, but
go.
not so good.
The Spot, two raw one time, and both times, and I didn't say nothing. And the last time was actually overdone. So, and they changed their fries. Consistency is huge in the restaurant
Yeah,
business.
for sure.
You
Yep.
guys know, keep it the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big Star,
Big
baby.
Star's the winner.
I remember the Spot used to be so big for me because they had the cheese squares.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the only place in town that had them. I was like, they were so cool, the little cheese squares. And now you can get them at patios. So it's like, they're kind of like, oh, that's so special anymore.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was our Kenosha Connects, and that was brought to you by CarBox.
That's right. And what time is it now?
Ding, ding, ding. It's trivia time.
Wow, Donnie, your hair is looking great.
Thanks, Jason. I got a cut from Bona at Faded Barbershop for Men, located at 2227 63rd Street. You know, they offer many different services, including shaves, waxing, and they get old-fashioned haircuts.
Wow.
Follow them on Facebook to schedule your next hair-raising experience. That's Faded Barbershop for Men, 2227 63rd Street.
All right.
You ready for some trivia, Mark?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
All right. For this week's trivia segment, we think our guest, Mark Gerber, might know a bit about the history of Kenosha taverns.
Ooh.
But does he know more than Donnie?
Probably.
They usually do. We're going to put the two of them to the test today. For each question, I'll give you the name and address of a current Kenosha tavern. You must give me a name that it went by in the past. For example, Donnie, if I say Union Park Tavern, 4528th Avenue, a correct answer would be...
Pete's Place.
That does not count, but you are correct. I would also accept Parrish's Paradise, which the name went by in the 80s. You remember Parrish's?
I do.
Oh, cool. Boy.
I'm going to get smoked on this.
I wouldn't say that, buddy.
I got 4 questions for each of you here. So that's
right.
a 4. Let's see. Should we start with Donnie?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do this.
Donnie, I'm starting off with an easy one here.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Kenosha Brewing Company, 4017 80th Street.
Bull and Bear.
Yeah, see?
Brewmasters.
Those are the both. Yeah.
Wonderful.
See? All right.
That was too easy.
Let's be nice to you.
Yeah, okay.
Mark, giving you a little easy one here, too. Century Pub, 5511 6th Avenue.
That's the guy who was the underwater welder, wasn't he? Not sure. Wait. They do a broad stop, too.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, my...
Mugshots, Hollywood Spirits.
too many Jack Daniels today.
We're tied.
And Greek meatloaf on Mondays there, too, by the way.
Oh, at Century Pub?
Yes.
They have great food.
Enjoy their meatloaf.
Yeah.
Donnie?
Yep.
So you can keep the streak going.
Oh.
Come on, Donnie.
This is a bar you've been to hundreds of times.
Oh, boy.
But do you know what it used to be? Patio's Pub, 5022 7th Avenue.
Oh, I don't know this. Cheers? I don't know what it is.
Currently was the stateroom before that, and it was also the Porthole, Roscoe's Harbor Club, Bob and Kay's, and I would have accepted Steve's.
Stateroom was known for their $9 steak. You got a filet mignon, baked potato, salad, and vegetable for $9. Sold out every Saturday night.
Wow.
Where did they cook that?
They cooked it on a flat top where they deep fry the food now. They had a flat top.
They have a grill back there.
They had a grill back there. Yep.
They still have a grill back there.
Oh, okay.
Burgers,
Okay, yeah.
But it's just tiny. I don't know.
Oh, the great steak. Best in town.
Wow.
$9.
Wow.
Yep.
And the little grill back there.
Yep.
Huh. All right. Tied 1-1 still.
Yes.
You're about ready to go up here.
There we go.
Question 2. TG's, 4120 7th Avenue.
Dave had it. Wasn't it Dave's TGs at one time? No.
Nope, I would accept Chet's.
Chet Sports Bar?
Yep, Chet's, Clem and Chet's, Wilpot's, and Rosie.
Best top beefs in town to this day, as far as I'm concerned.
Still tied up here.
Dang, I forgot it was Chet's. I don't know. I forgot.
Yeah, Bobby Hall used to come down. A lot of the Packers came down, sure.
All right, 1-1. Let's see if I can. Let's do this.
Donnie, here's another one. Donnie, this one's too easy for you. I'm going to go to you anyway.
Okay.
I'm being nice to you here today.
Thank you.
Usually I'm really tough on. I'm being kind of nice.
Donnie's a good man.
Hat Tricks, 2425 60th Street.
Oh, I don't know this. The Bat Cave? The Cave?
How about Holidays?
Holidays is right. The Cavern would have been
The
right.
Cavern, because they got the walls like that, sure.
The Fuzzy Monkey.
The Fuzzy Monkey? What year
Remember
was
that?
it? The Fuzzy
Right before it was Hat Tricks.
Oh.
Gordy's a great guy.
It was Club
Yeah.
Nouveau, Speedies, JD's, Bumpies, Tommy's, The Crooked Knight, The Cove, The Lair, Hazel's.
How old is that place?
The only reason I
100 years.
remember Holidays was an African-American bar here in Kenosha, and I wanted a pond put in there, and I had the pet shop,
They had that fountain there.
and I put the fountain in there. Me and my father put it in there, and they had nice koi fish.
Right when you walk in, that front
Class
door.
act. Yep, class
Wow.
act. Very nice
Breezeway,
people.
yeah.
Yep, very nice people.
Well, I didn't get that right.
See, I thought you were going to get that one, too. All right. Now, Gerb, this is a little tricky one, because this is a multiple building business. They took over several different ones. I'll accept any answer for any of these buildings.
Alrighty.
But the current place is Kaiser's Pizza and Pub, 504 to 510 57th Street.
Wasn't there a Stonewall Grill there? Stonewall Grill.
Yeah, I accept that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was looking more for like Wei Chai.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
North
yeah.
Tap Tequila Bar.
Oh, yeah.
Pier 57, Buoys, Edgewater,
Great-
Schmidt Brothers back in the day.
Great pizza at the
Dang, that's
Kaiser's.
a-
Great pizza.
Wasn't it some North Tap or Tap something? Right?
North Tap Tequila
North
Bar.
Tap
Yeah,
Tequila
we
Bar?
said that already.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, I worked at a bar next door there called Buoys. Buoys Bar. It was
That's part of it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked at Buoys too.
great. Scotty.
Yeah.
Great guy.
But they bought that now, and that's part of the dining
Okay,
room, too,
yeah,
so-
Blues Jam every Friday night.
Wow.
All right, Danny.
All right, let's see if I can lose.
Question
The
4.
great comeback.
Question 4.
Norms So Seldom In, 1819 52nd Street.
Oh, we just talked about it.
I know, so it should be easy,
Oh,
right?
Jesus.
Rennie's 52nd Street Precinct.
Rennie's 52nd Precinct. Is that correct?
Yeah. Stellar Cafe.
All right.
You got a little help
Yeah,
there,
a little
but
help from my friend. I like that.
The trailer. It's called the trailer too at one time.
Trailer.
Yeah, they painted up like a trailer and had 4 wheels on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mom and daughter.
Oh.
Yep, the trailer.
Oh, okay.
I'm sick
See,
like that.
You're being nice because you got the last question. You get the last question right, you're going to win the whole thing. So,
All right, Mark, I'm rooting for you.
Thank you, sir.
and you're going to get this one. The Garage, 3001 60th Street.
It might not be on your list. I'm going to put out there the Jeepster. A guy named Leo Banavez ran it for about a year.
I don't have
And it
that
was
one.
Callahan's. Did you have Callahan's on there?
There we go. I'll take that one.
Yep. And Judy, Shooters. It was Shooters
Yes.
for many, many years.
Yes.
Very nice little bar. You know, I've yet to have a garage hamburger. If they could send me a free coupon, I would love to try it. But they're doing a hell of a job over there.
You could send that coupon to them at ktownconnects at yahoo.com. All right, and Gerb, you are the winner of our trivia.
Boy, I'd be embarrassed if I didn't win that.
All right.
And you win a free Ktown Connects t-shirt, courtesy of the Lettering Machine.
Boy, is that pretty.
Lettering Machine is located at 725 50th Street. And, Donnie, they can customize almost anything.
Wow.
Gifts, masks, uniforms, school apparel, office attire, accessories, you name it.
Wow.
Also, check out their online shop at thelettermachine.com. They have some awesome ready-made designs ready to go. Ready-made designs ready. You wrote that.
I don't know what happened there, but the Lettering Machine is great. Mark, congratulations on winning. I can't wait to see you wearing that shirt out in public.
I'm going to put it on tonight.
You're going to pick up a lot of chicks wearing that shirt with Jason
Go
and I.
jogging by Carthage as we speak.
Well, thanks so Mark. So thanks. Edit. Mark, thank you so much for coming in and being on the show. So
Thank you, gentlemen.
That's Gerber's Gift Shop located at 3012 Roosevelt Road. Give them a call, 262-764-0133. Follow Gerber's Gift Shop on Facebook. And they have everything there. Pokemon, baseball, memorabilia, everything.
What
And
days
tell
are
them
you
you
open?
saw us on the computer.
Yes.
What days are you open?
Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 3. Saturday, I've got banker's hours 10 to noon.
Okay.
And Sunday, you'll catch me out at the Wilmot Flea Market.
Yes, and don't forget about your first annual Gerber's Collectible Show, Saturday, August 20th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. right there on Roosevelt Road. Vendor space is sold out, but it's open to the public.
Free admission.
Free.
So
You
mark
can't
your
beat that
calendars.
price.
Kenosha free.
Oh, yes.
All right, Donnie, well, it's been a great show.
Yeah, well, let's thank our sponsors one last time.
Including the Downtown R Saloon,
Union Park Tavern,
CarBox,
Frank's Diner,
Mini Samuel of Next Home Refined,
Acupuncture and Wellness of Wisconsin,
the Specialty Nacho Queen,
Lucci's Grandview,
LaMacchia Travel,
Faded Barbershop for Men,
Wink Beauty Boutique,
The Lettering Machine.
oh, Gerber's Gift Shop.
Yeah, thank you, Gerb. Yeah, and of course, Luigi's Pizza Kitchen.
Whoa, we had a great show.
Yeah, that was Mark. You're a great guest. Thank you again.
You guys are great hosts.
Oh, thank you. Can you keep saying that? That should be the intro. We'll put that on loop.
Great hosts.
So, Jason, after all these episodes,
Donnie, I gotta ask you a question.
yeah, please do. After all these episodes, ask me.
After all these episodes, what's going on here? What are we doing?
You know what we're doing? We are connecting Kenosha.
Kenosha,